Please follow those instructions. They will save you. Hello, my little cookies out there. How are you guys doing? I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. Today, you guys are chocolate chip cookies. You know, the ones that your favorite relative knows how to make them and it tastes amazing every time. Those type of cookies. Today, I wanted to give some advice to the current juniors in high school that are going to be seniors in high school this next year. This is like mainly for like applying to like college, but I know there are like other routes that you can go. You can just go straight into the workforce, or you can go into like the military. Whatever you decide to do, that is up to you. But what I'm going to be focusing on is like the college aspect of that process of, you know, deciding on what you want to do when you're older. First of all, I just want to say, please make sure that your GPA is somewhat good, because colleges are going to be looking for that. I know from experience, my GPA was not the best. It still isn't what I want it to be, which I'm glad I was able to get into a decent college, but don't slack off. That's one thing. Please make sure that you keep your GPA somewhere that is good enough to apply for some colleges and get into some colleges. Speaking of, apply early. Do the early application stuff. For me, we had like free application week, where the entire week you can apply to colleges for free without having to pay the application fee. So take advantage of that, because there isn't going to be another opportunity where you can apply for colleges for free. The rest of the time you're going to have to apply and you're going to have to pay that application fee. So take advantage of all of the opportunities that are given to you when you see them. I know I've applied, the majority of my schools that I applied to, I did it during the free application week. But yeah, do that, please. It will help you. Another thing is, make sure that you also apply to scholarships, because that's what's going to help you if you need help paying for college. Scholarships will be your best friend. I did not apply for any scholarships, but I did do the financial aid thing, and I got the majority of my first tuition thing. I got that from the financial aid, the FAFSA, which, that's another point. Do the FAFSA thing. Make sure that you do the FAFSA. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. FAFSA will basically help you if you need like a federal grant, or if you have, it depends on like what you have, like what your family's financial status is and whatnot. You might not be eligible for the FAFSA, but it's your best interest to do that application. My FAFSA application, that's going to cover my entire first year. Like the majority of it is going to cover the entire tuition. And then I just need like two scholarships, and maybe one even, but like that, you are going to need FAFSA. You're going to need to apply for the financial aid thing. so that way you won't have to worry about how am I going to pay for school. Another thing, make sure that you have all of the stuff that you need in like a list for college. I currently, me and my mother were doing like not a wish list, but kind of a wish list of stuff that I would need for college, like a computer, like furniture stuff, book bag, what is it? Office, like desk supplies, cleaning supplies, all of that stuff. You're going to need to make sure that you plan ahead, so that way you know, hey, I'm going to need this, and this. Let me save up for this, or let me ask in advance for this. Take advantage of your school's guidance counselor or the college advisors that you have in your school. If you have those, please take advantage of them. They are there to help you, and they want to see you succeed in the long run. I have talked to my college advisor. She's amazing. Love you so much. Love you. She has helped me with my FAFSA, my residential number. She helped me with the application process. She gave me advice on like which school I think I should go to. She also gave like advice on like what to do in college, stuff that she wished she was given, like the advice she wished she was given when going into college. So take any resources that are provided for your school or from the school. Make sure that you use them to benefit you, because that's what they're for. They're there to help you in the long run. Like as soon as you get to that stage where you're needing help with college stuff. And here's another thing. When you become a senior, colleges are going to look at what classes you are taking in your senior year. So yes, you can take like the easy classes, like electives, like theater arts, for example. But like they're gonna see it, but they're not gonna be like, huh, this person, they're really trying their best to push through and do some good activities. They're not gonna think that. So I suggest taking like some harder classes, not specifically like AP, but you can if you want to. But like you can take like honors classes. I took pre-calculus, and that was an honors class, and I'm also taking Spanish 3, which is an honors class as well. So they're gonna look at what you're taking, and that's how they'll know, hey, maybe we should look into this person a little more. So yeah, please take the SAT or the ACT, or even both, because I know it was waived this year, but maybe next year it might not be waived. They might require you to take at least one of those. They're going to want you to take those tests, so that way that they know that you're college ready. So please take the SAT or the ACT. I had to take both. One was all the way back in like 9th grade. I really should have retaken it, because I mean, it's good for a 9th grader, but it's not really the best for like a 12th grader. However, I think the ACT that I took, which was mandatory for our school, I think that one was more acceptable. I think so. So please take the SAT and the ACT whenever you get the chance, or whenever there's like an announcement saying, hey, please take the ACT, or please take the SAT. It's going to be this and this date. Take the SAT and the ACT. Don't be afraid to ask, like, your parents or any other relative that knows, like, how college works. Don't be afraid to ask them questions, because they do know how all of that process goes and how to best help you for any situation that pops up. So like for example, like, you have to write an essay but you don't know how to. You can always ask somebody, like a teacher or like a trusted relative of yours, hey, does this sound right for the essay? And they can give you good feedback. So don't be afraid to ask people. Make sure that GPA is up. Make sure you take some good classes, so that way they'll see you and really think, maybe we should accept this person into our university. And use your resources. Apply for scholarships. Apply to schools ahead of time. Do all those things. They are gonna save you. Literally, that's what saved me, with the exception of the scholarship thing, because I did not think, and I was kind of lazy, to be honest. I did not want to apply for stuff that I had to write an essay about. I'm a good writer, but I'm not the best, especially when it comes to like essays. I think that was all of the tips that, at least for right now, that I know would help for our seniors out there that are going to be seniors. Hopefully this helped you. Please follow those instructions. They will save you. I'm being actually genuine. They will help you in the long run. As far as like the application process, it's not hard. Most times they will ask you to write an essay. I think for me though, the essays were kind of waived because of pandemic that we had. But yeah, that's basically it. Please follow those tips, because those are going to be helpful for you if you're planning on going to college. Now, I don't know the process about like the military or just going into the workforce, so you're probably gonna have to watch somebody else's video on that. But for college, you're gonna definitely need to follow at least some of those tips and pieces of advice that I have given you. So that's it for the video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and comment down below what else you want to see. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!